Okay.
Gonna turn off the pump.
Okay.
So it's off. Now just
Step
leave
one.
that open.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to turn off the water first of all.
Both of them, does it
What is
matter?
that?
Is that something pulling in? Okay. So does it matter which one we do first?
They said it did, but I don't know if it does or not.
Okay.
So we're gonna go like that.
Both off. Okay.
And okay. All we're gonna do is just loosen these up. You push on that.
You don't have to take them off. You're just loosening
No,
them.
just loosen them.
Okay.
So you want to do that?
I can. Okay. I don't need to film this part. We're just loosening, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're loosened now.
Yeah. That should be the last time you should use this here in this operation.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I've got the water off. Got everything. Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Been a long, just doing this once a year, kind of.
You need me to get it, or can you get it? There you got something. Why is it beeping? That's just the system beeping?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I needed to turn that off too, I guess.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
put that down.
So then I just screw off this thing here.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
not that.
Not this thing?
I think it's the bigger one.
So I want to make sure I screw off the big one, not the little one. Okay, so this is kind of in the way. I'm gonna.
Yeah, see, this is
It's
just.
grounded. It's hooked.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you screw off this one. You don't need to screw that off.
Oh, so it is this. It's the gray one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So we took the old one out, and now we just screw that. I'm assuming we just screw it out of that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's okay. So okay. Now I get it. And so then he's gonna wash out the outside tube with vinegar, right?
That's right.
That part gets washed
And
out.
there
with
should
vinegar.
be-
And this we just throw away.
No.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, we throw it. Okay.
Yes.
Be careful not to break it. Okay. And this. Oh, you have to take that off too, huh?
No, we don't have to, but we will. You get a new one in the bag.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And that's
Those
all-
might be handy to hang
They
on
were
to.
both. This is two of them.
But you don't need to. Okay.
How much?
Save those there. Okay.
Okay, now.
You need your vinegar? Oh, you got it right there. Okay. So now he's going to wash it out with vinegar. So he's just putting a little vinegar in it.
Ooh, no.
So here's the new one,
The clean one.
the clean one.
Oh, there is two of them. Oh,
Oh, yes, there are two. Okay.
let me see where. I don't see where it goes on there.
I think all it does is slide up to the end, doesn't it? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, I know, but I don't see why the two are there. Oh, they were
That's the way they were when you
just
pulled them.
together. Yeah, no.
Okay. It just goes in. Okay. That does look pretty fragile. Okay. Now we just screw it back in. I tried sliding this in, but if you remember when I pulled it out before, there was the gray thing that goes around there, so I forgot to put the gray thing on from when I pulled the other one out. So I'll put the gray thing on. Okay, so you have to make sure, it took us a minute to get it, but the cords, the big cord goes through this little bottom thing. This little one just hooks down at the bottom, and then this little piece fits over the side. It's just kind of tricky to do it because they don't give you a whole lot of of wire. If there was an extra 6 inches, it would have been a lot easier. So, okay, so that's hooked up and plugged in. So now it's hooked up and plugged in. We need to tighten those, and that's just hand tighten?
No, well...
Or do we need to use this?
Push on this to let the pressure out, and you can tighten them with that. See, if they leak a little, then you can tighten them.
Okay, let me hand tighten them. And then we'll know when we pressurize it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are hand tight right now. We might have to tighten them a little with the gadget. Doesn't look like they're leaking, but maybe I should turn them just a tad. Should I tighten them just a little with that thing? Oh, you've only done one side. Okay. So let's turn it on the other side. See if my Herculean strength was enough. What's that sound?
Water dripping.
Is that an okay sound?
Probably filling up there.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you how to set it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't filming here. Okay, so
Yeah,
this is the
hand me
little
that.
thing. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that 11 there, that's showing the filters and not the bulb, or is that showing the bulb?
No, that's just showing. That's showing on the bulb, but it's not right because it has to be reset.
Okay, so this is showing that there were 11 days left on the bulb, but it still says 11 because we've got to reset it.
That's right.
And you're supposed to change it every year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
So we're going to figure out how to reset it. Okay, what we found out before we turned everything back on is we had the two O-rings together on the underside. We needed to have the O-ring on the top. Probably not that big a deal, but we took it apart and did everything took everything apart, started all over to make sure the O-rings are in the right place. Now everything's back together like it was, and now we're gonna turn it back on, and then we'll reset the timer. So when we were done here, all I did, I don't know, Dad said it just sits, it takes a while. I held this button in. This one is like for the speaker. I held this button in and just held it in for like 5 seconds, and then it reset to 365.
That's probably what it says to do.
And then there was this green light was flashing, but then after about a minute, it quit flashing. So I think we're all good to go.
Okay.
And then the last thing we do is turn the pump back on, right?
Pump back on.
Okay.